My own mother slapped me in front of 50 guests, said I was stealing from our family company. But she had no idea I'd been recording everything. What happened next destroyed her life forever. The wine glass shattered against the marble floor as Victoria's hand connected with my cheek. The sound echoed through the grand dining room of our estate, silencing all 50 guests mid-conversation. Crystal chandeliers cast shadows across shocked faces as my stepmother grabbed my wrist, her manicured nails digging deep. "Get out," she hissed, her voice venomous. "You're nothing but a thief and a disgrace to this family." The crowd watched in stunned silence as she dragged me toward the French doors. Behind me, I heard my half-sister Emma's cruel laughter cutting through the tension. Finally showing her true place, Emma sneered to the investors and board members. This wasn't just dinner. This was my stepfather's retirement celebration, where Victoria was announcing herself as the new CEO of Morrison Industries, the company my late father built from nothing. Every influential person in the city witnessed my public humiliation, but they had no idea what was coming. For 6 months, I'd been gathering evidence. As the company's former head of operations, I had access to everything. Victoria thought she was clever, slowly pushing me out while she embezzled millions through fake vendor contracts. She used my digital signature on documents, making me look complicit. The breaking point came when I discovered she'd been selling confidential client data to competitors. When I confronted her, she threatened to have me arrested for the very crime she was committing. That night, as I sat in my car outside the estate, I didn't cry. I pulled out my phone and called Marcus Chen, an investigative journalist who'd been pursuing corruption stories for years. "I have something that will change everything," I whispered. Within hours, my evidence was compiled. Financial records, recorded conversations, email chains, bank transfers to offshore accounts. Victoria had stolen over $12 million, destroyed 3 competitor companies, and bribed city officials to secure contracts. But I wanted more than justice. I wanted complete destruction. At exactly midnight, I triggered my plan. The evidence went simultaneously to the FBI's Financial Crimes Unit, the State Attorney General, the IRS, and 3 major news outlets. I timed it perfectly. Right after Victoria's celebration when she thought she'd won. By 6 a.m., federal agents were at the estate. Victoria's face went white as they read her rights in front of the same guests who'd witnessed my humiliation just hours earlier. The news vans arrived as she was led away in handcuffs. Emma tried calling her political connections, but the evidence was overwhelming. Bank accounts froze, assets seized, contracts cancelled. Morrison Industries collapsed within a week as clients fled the scandal. The final twist. I'd been recording our confrontations for months, including her confession about framing me. Every cruel word, every threat, every detail of her crimes, all captured and delivered to prosecutors. Victoria got 15 years in federal prison. Emma lost everything when the company dissolved. The estate was sold to pay restitution to the victims Victoria had destroyed. As for me, I used my insider knowledge and the settlement money to start my own consulting firm. 3 years later, I'm worth more than Victoria ever was, helping companies recover from corporate fraud. She thought that slap would silence me forever. Instead, it became the moment I decided to take everything she'd stolen. Not just from me, but from everyone she'd hurt. Sometimes the best revenge isn't just getting even. It's making sure your enemies understand exactly why they're falling, and ensuring they can never hurt anyone again. The last time I saw Victoria was at her sentencing. As the judge read her fate, our eyes met across the courtroom. I didn't smile, didn't gloat. I simply mouthed 2 words. "Thank you." Because that slap. It was the push I needed to become everything she feared I could be.